The red pill doesn't recruit anyone. We don't have to. Women do all the heavy lifting for us. Every single guy who ends up in this space didn't get indoctrinated. He got betrayed. Usually by a woman who claimed to be loving, loyal, and godly. Until the mask slipped off. That's when reality hits. You don't find the red pill finds you. Hi, my name's Paul Bauer, and if you are new to the channel, I help men level up and get better with women. And the funny thing about doing that is it tends to make us better men in all areas of our lives. So last week, I got a new Wolfpack member. I dropped a vlog video about him on Saturday already. He joined the group. He needed a little bit of help with his relationship. He and his wife were having some problems, but he didn't think it was that bad. 24 hours after joining the group, he found himself in a divorce battle, facing domestic violence allegations and discovering hidden cameras in his own house put there by his in-laws. We're chatting about this on Telegram, and he said, "I just can't believe I got hoodwinked by someone who claimed to be a good Christian woman." And to that I replied, "Welcome to the red pill." It's the same story thousands of men live every single day. Now, there's this big misconception that red pill destroys relationships. Tradcons are usually the ones pointing the fingers at us, saying that men consume red pill content or read red pill books, and we suddenly become controlling jerks. But let's be honest, if the relationship was good to begin with, why would a guy go looking for answers on the internet or to read books to make things better? Men don't seek this information out because things are good. They usually find this stuff because they're miserable and they're confused. They don't understand why their wife isn't banging them anymore, or why every time they go on a date, they get ghosted. Or a woman shows high interest, but anytime a guy tries to set a definite date with her, she blows him off. Those types of mixed signals from women causes men to be confused and look for answers. And if relationships were working, you wouldn't see women filing for up to 80% of divorces. You wouldn't see marriages dying from sexlessness or resentment. No man in the history of ever stumbles across the red pill while living his best life with a loving, feminine woman who respects him. He finds it after years of walking on eggshells, trying to do the right thing and getting punished for it. He's been told to listen more, communicate better, be patient, do more chores, help around the house, plan more date nights. And none of that stuff ever works. And when he stops doing all the stuff that doesn't work, she panics. And then she has the audacity to call it abuse. The red pill isn't a cult. It's a mirror. The red pill doesn't recruit. It doesn't advertise. It doesn't promise happiness. It just holds up a mirror and says, here's how the world really works. And when men see that reflection, when they see that their entire life was built on lies about what women want and what love really is, they wake up fast. Some can't handle it, but the ones who can never go back to blue-pilled thinking again. But let's talk about why women do the heavy lifting. Every red-pilled man has a story that started with women's behavior. Not a YouTube video, not a book. Nagging, contempt, sex starvation, emotional manipulation, or betrayal. That's the recruitment process. Women create the conditions that force men to wake up. Every withheld touch, every lie, every emasculation jab. That's her handing him the red pill. And the beauty is, once a man swallows it, he can't unsee what's real anymore. I put out on X the other day that once you see the matrix for what it is, you stop seeing the code. All you see is alpha, beta, reciprocators, rejectors, manipulative time wasters, and wholesome pretenders. But you gotta understand that pain is the portal. Men rarely change from comfort. They change from pain. Divorce, false allegations, betrayal, these are catalysts for masculine awakening. Pain strips away the illusion that if I'm just nice enough, she'll love me. The red pill doesn't break relationships. It reveals that the relationship was already broken. It just exposes the rot that was hidden under politeness and denial. Most men spend years sacrificing their happiness to try to keep the peace. They worked overtime, took verbal abuse, and lived in silent resentment just to avoid conflict. But deep down, they were dying. The red pill teaches men that their time, energy, and attention are their most valuable resources. Stop giving them away to women who don't reciprocate. And when men do that, when men start setting boundaries, suddenly they're called toxic. There's some misconceptions out there that red pill teaches men to hate women, and that's not true. The red pill really teaches men to lift weights, to build income, develop confidence, how to say no, and to stop tolerating disrespect. That's not radical, that's basic self-respect. Women who are emotionally stable and feminine, they respect this. Women who are entitled, manipulative, or addicted to control fear it. And that's why they smear it. A lot of critics of red pill fear accountability. When men stop being easy to manipulate, society's control dynamic tends to break down. And a feminized society hates anything that tells men they have choices, that they don't have to be emotional pack mules. So they demonize the red pill because it removes the leverage of guilt and shame. The truth is, we don't need to recruit. We don't knock on doors. We don't hand out pamphlets. We just sit back and wait. Because women's behavior, social media, family courts, and dating culture do all the recruiting for us. Every time a man gets blindsided by betrayal or false promises of unconditional love, he's one step closer to reality. The red pill grows not through marketing, but through pain, betrayal, and truth. When I told my new Wolfpack brother, welcome to the red pill, what I really meant was, welcome to clarity, welcome to truth, welcome to freedom. You can't go back to ignorance once you've seen it. And that's why we don't recruit. Because once you've been betrayed by the illusion, reality recruits you. If this hit home, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And tune in tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time for the live stream. We're going to talk about why unavailable men are irresistible to women. Don't miss it.